Hello, welcome to another Raggy's beer review. So, actually a wine review, and it's my rosé wine. And I'm going to name this Donald Trump is next USA president, for obvious reasons as well, by looks of things. So here it is, rosé wine. It's the Magnum rosé wine kit. Obviously, it's a rosé. It's clear, not crystal clear, but it's certainly clear. Yeah, not crystal clear at all. But around about 13% ABV. I've poured a pint out. Oh dear, oh dear. What are you doing, Raggy? And yeah, so I'm naming it Donald Trump is the next USA president. And just to piss these fucking... do you know, I look at social media and it's a whole game. The whole fucking whole of it is a game. So I look at people who post stuff on YouTube, Facebook and all that, and it's all about exploiting the game. Yeah, having a thumbnail that exploits the game, big bold thumbnails that says shit fucking beer, and you know, I poured this down the sink, and I see this all the time. I'm shit with graphics, there's no point in me doing that. So my way of playing the system, and I'll be doing this on all my homebrews from now on, giving them fucking stupid names. The fact is, it's a rosé wine. It's made by Magnum, which I think is Hambleton Bard. It's literally, I think it's about 18 to 20 quid. I think I worked at something like, was it 80 or 90 pence a bottle of wine? 90 pence a bottle of wine. I'm drinking a pint. Why? Because I fucking can. I'm having dinner straight after this though, so yeah, try and soak it back up again. I'm not daft. Nice berry flavours coming from it. Subtle, very subtle. I mean, gotta be honest, this is at shed temperature, so it's very chilled. It's an easy drinking rosé wine, it really is. I need to go through all what I've got so that the reviews are done. As for wines, I did do juice wines at one stage, and the only problem is nowadays that juice wines aren't as cheap as they used to be. The price of juice is expensive, the price of sugar is bloody expensive, and then you've got the fact if they don't work out. I'm tempted to do the prune juice wine again. You know, it's fucking legendary status on Raggy's beer reviews. I mean, it's that legendary that Harry, Blue Nose Beer Reviews, Ramsbury Brewery, head brewer, brewed his own version, and I actually got to taste it, and wow, got some poke that bugger had. And yeah, I think Prune Juice Avenue is coming back. You know, it's got to come back on it. Hey, fuck it, hey. There was a moment on Facebook this morning. I posted something, and I should have posted more and been a bit clearer of my intentions, and I wasn't. My fault. But you get these little pissants on Facebook, and it's like, oh, they're all big behind the keyboard, and you know, yeah, well done. You can post nasty fucking images and be really nasty. And there was no need for it. A constructive argument saying that you was wrong, Raggy, would have been a better way of doing it. But no. Let's be an arse and be arsey about it. And then in another post, be arsey yet again. And it reminds me of that UK Craft Beer Forum. Again, bunch of fucking up their own arses drinkers. Yeah, I mean, there's obviously a lot of people who are really good, but there's a lot that I'm a craft beer drinker. Yeah, Oh, are you now? Yeah. So are half the fucking population, you twats. Don't be a dick about it. You know, there's, what is there? So many thousands of you. Yeah. There's probably 2 to 5 million who drink craft beers. They're not arsey people. They don't think they're something special because I drink a craft beer. Yeah. So do I. Drink lots of fucking craft beers. Support lots of breweries. Actually go out my way to support lots of breweries. Oh, you know, I don't need to. Don't need to do none of it. I don't get paid to support any fucker. And I don't get paid to tag any of them in or support their beers on multiple forums. No, I don't. The beer world is great, but sometimes it's also cuntish. But anyway, little rant over. Ooh, ABV on that. Wow. It's got some kick on the ABV. I forget sometimes how you know, I can drink 13% impy stouts, but a wine still kicks the backside rather than the bloody impy. So, I'm at work today and I've been digging out tree bases all day, and it is boring as hell. It is hard as hell. Luckily, the ground's wet, so apart from it being a bit heavy, it's a lot better than when the ground's dry and it's solid. It's really much harder to dig out the tree bases. So basically, what you got the tree, and a lot of places let the grass grow up to the tree. I've dug out that, took away the grass, and basically once a year dig the soil in, so it freshens it up. It looks pleasing to the eye, and yeah, I've done that all fucking day. And then I went next door into the Chinese garden, done the last. There was this fucking concrete in this hole, so the fence posts have snapped. Four fence posts have gone down. The last one, fucking Jesus, the amount of concrete they put around this fucking post. They must have used about 6 bags of concrete. I've never seen it like it in my life. I mean, wow. Yeah, the concrete's going nowhere, but the fence post snapped and watered away. So, I used my big bar that I've had for years. Actually managed to break the concrete up, get it out. Not all the concrete, only so far down. Managed to put the post on and it slotted in beautifully. And I thought, right, fuck it, that's it. Put the fresh concrete on, postcrete on, watered it in, repaired the fence panel, screwed the fence panel up. It looks absolutely bob on. The last post on the spirit level, it's not 100%, but it's near enough, and that's near as damn it. I don't do fence erection as a job. If I did, I'd charge more than I do. So, we'll see how that goes with that side of things. It won't move anywhere anyway, because now the concrete's in, the clay soil is on top. Once that binds together, fucking hell, it's not going nowhere. And I mean, you can put a fence post in soil, and if you put the soil down deep enough and heavy enough, the fence post will not go anywhere anyway. Depending on your soil, obviously. Yeah, if it's fucking sand, then yeah, you may have a problem here without concrete, obviously. But yeah, I've done that. So I've got 2 more late nights coming up. I'm working Saturday. I'm not working Sunday. I'm working Saturday only for about 2 or 3 hours, I assume anyway. And that's it. The weekend beckons, and next week I don't think I'm doing any extra. Well, I might do a night over at the Chinese garden, an extra hour or so, but yeah, not too crazy. So, and we're going away next week to Cleethorpes, so I'm looking forward to that. Albeit very, very tired. I really do think that as you get older, fucking hell, the tiredness just draws you. Is it a thing? Does it affect everyone? I have ridiculous amounts of energy, but even so, I'm still struggling with this arm, and I hurt this arm in December. Early December, I hurt this arm, and it's been hurting for literally now 3 months, and it's still not healed. And yeah, that's really surprising. And my eye, I did that last June, so literally 9 months ago, and it's still bumpy. And is that never going to go away, that bumpy skin? Begs the question. Oh, that's tasting nice. So, bit of a review, a bit of a rant, and the world we're in, people, you know. I mean, let's be fair. Donald Trump is the next USA president. It's definitely happening, isn't it? You know, Biden, for whatever is his good side, he's a very old man. Fucking hell. I'm not sure if he's a Democrat or Republican. I don't know that. I don't really care about that. All I know is that Biden is too fucking old to be the next president of the USA. Biden being the president, and I'm no Donald Trump fan. I agree with some of the stuff Donald Trump says. Don't get me wrong. You know, some of the stuff he says. But you look at Biden, and he's just too old for the job. There's got to be somebody in that party, whatever party he is, Democrat, I assume, that is good enough to take on Donald Trump. I mean, Donald Trump, his name is like a fart. I mean, fucking hell, I Trump in the morning, it stinks. And and it shows you the American, I don't know. You look at American politics and it's as shit as British politics. And to be honest, it's shit as worldwide politics. You look at the world we're in. It's a fucking shitstorm at the moment. Israel, yep. What happened in October, I think it was October, was absolutely disgusting. You know, what the Hamas did was disgusting. But what they're doing is even worse. And poor people in Gaza, you know, innocent people. Innocent people should never be part of the equation. And when you look at the world, fucking hell. And if ever there was a time for super powered people like your Avengers, that sort of thing, to come to the front and say, right, pack the fucker in or we'll take your weapons off you. If there ever was a time for that to happen, obviously it's a dream, obviously, you know, but what is it a dream? Is there superpowered people out there? One will never know, because a lot of the time stuff that happens in the world that is that you know, doesn't happen. Is the world controlled? You look at COVID in 2020 now. Since COVID, it's been one thing after another, and it seems like the world is crazy. Governments overstretching their powers, forcing the population. Now it looks like they're forcing the population into some sort of World War III. And it, you know, if you watch the news and see the shite on the news, you know, it looks like that's what they're prepping us all for. Is it their way of fucking off half the population so that the rich and powerful can fucking escape all this and live out the way of it. It does wonder, you know, it does wonder. Who knows? Who knows? I mean, I've watched X-Files. I've seen all the conspiracy theories, and as much as you don't want to believe stuff, then you see stuff and you're like, for fuck's sakes, you know, you're trying to do the population down to further your good. Like, we're all sheep, so the public are sheep to be slaughtered for the good of a country. And you know, the rich, religion, all these things are, for me, are bad things. You know, all controlling the working class and the poor. And you know, it does I absolutely despair when I look at the news. When I look at the news, because I try not to fucking look at the news, but I absolutely despair with what's happening in the world. And you know, you look at what's happening in the Channel. If all these people are so desperate to get out of their countries to go to France, why the fuck aren't France looking after these people, not letting them cross the UK? And you know, some of the woke people in the UK need to realise that you invite everybody in. Who pays for everybody? Yeah, who pays for everybody? Where does the money come from? Because the rich don't pay a fuck all. So the working class who pay. The rich and directors of companies, pay themselves a dividend. So they pay little to no tax. And that goes on across all companies in the UK. So the rich look after themselves. So the working class who pay as you earn are the ones that are actually paying for the UK. And then they want to up the pension. You've got to be 71 before you get a pension. Oh, fucking hell. I paid 50 fucking years into a pension to get it, to die in a few fucking years. Thank you. And then rich bastards, you know, will retire at 50, 20 fucking years before the pension age. Oh, I've retired now, I'm 50 years old. Yeah, I'm going to toss it off. Yeah, good for you, mate. Oh, the world, it just despairs you, doesn't it? You know, I do apologise if I've spoke out of turn tonight. A slight rant. But regardless, Donald Trump is going to be the next USA president. It's absolutely clear. You only need to look at Biden to see he's just an old man there. 4 years ago, he wasn't such an old man. Now, he's a really old man. And Donald Trump is not that much younger than him, another old bastard. But he's certainly younger looking. Whatever he did is stupidity, because he is fucking stupid. But he's also clever in other ways. And, you know, it's a funny, we're heading for another funny 4 years. We are. You look at the UK, Conservatives have got to be out at this next election. Labour are obviously going to be the shoo-in. But is it the fact that we need not just Labour, but we need Lib Dems or independents to be part of that government? We do not want just a Liberal, we do not want just a Labour government. We need a government that has got Lib Dems or all the independents in it to stop the stupidity, to roll back on stupid shit, and you know, focus on good stuff, because Lib Dems are not going to get in on their own. That's an absolute given, because you know the amount of population aren't going to let it happen. But the Lib Dems with Labour, a coalition government is the best thing for us. So, a proper raggy rant across all issues. I'm bound to upset somebody, and yeah, it is what it is, isn't it? You know, can't win them all. But I'm only a very, very small YouTube channel. Yeah, not that many people watch the channel, so it is what it is. Yeah. But when we look at the world, wow, the world, oh my gosh, we're in a right state. Social media, whether it's as bad as what social media post, it's a war. The whole world seems to be warmongering at the moment. We seem to be walking into a World War III. Whether that's the governments of the world, you know, secretly conspiring to get rid of a lot of the population to ease global warming, because if you get rid of billions, then you've took out all that population that needs food and electric and energy. Does beg the question, you know. I'm not total conspiracy theorist, but fucking hell, some things come to light so much at the moment. But regardless, Magnum rosé, medium dry rosé wine kit, tastes absolutely spot on. Fantastic ABV. Wow, certainly feeling it. Would I drink it again? Hell yes. 90 pence a bottle. I think that's what I worked it out to be honest. 90 pence a bottle for a rosé wine that delivers. Oh, you can't fault that. Thank you for watching. See you soon.